Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So, I guess it'll be like happy holidays when y'all see this video. Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, the whole 9 yards. Um, Today we are going to talk about 2025 language goals, and these are my language goals. Um, so I want you to preface that I have cut down on languages a lot this year for this upcoming year, shall I say. Um so without further ado, I want to get started with the video. So my first goal is going to be language for any language is going to be Arabic. Because that's going to be a language I'm probably going to be focusing on a majority of next year. I want to get to a B1 level or an intermediate level in Arabic. I want to do 15 journals, which I feel like that's going to be obtainable considering I'm going to be doing Arabic in an academic setting. Um, watch 25 episodes of TV or YouTube. That is a goal for me next year. Um, I want to practice speaking with people on a regular basis. This is an outside academic, so when I'm talking with my friend or something like that, like that's something to consider, like talking to friends, ordering my food, etc. Um, I want to have confidence in speaking Arabic. I don't have confidence in speaking the language right now since I have kind of regressed a little bit, as you've seen in my Arabic update video. So, with that being said, um, I want to have more confidence in speaking, and that will come with the B1 level. I feel like once I get to a B1 level, I'll feel more confident in speaking Arabic. And then I want to listen to a podcast. I want to try to find a podcast I like. Um, in January when I have the time. So I feel like podcast is probably going to be the first goal I knock out as far as 2025 goes. And I have some other stuff for Arabic that I want to do. Um, all right, the next language is Spanish. I want to move to the C1 level. Right now I'm B2. I want to be confident in speaking in past tense and future tense. I'm not confident in that yet. Um, Start working on Dele prep for 2026. So for those of you who do not know, I plan on taking the Dele in 2026, maybe 2027. Depends on when. Um, but I want to start prepping for the Dele while I'm in college. I want to play one whole video game in Spanish. I want to read 3 books. I want to finish 2 tiers on Duolingo. And the biggest one of all is use Spanish to help in learning other target languages. I kind of want to use Spanish as a crutch to learn other languages. So therefore, maybe on a Duolingo course, do Spanish to Italian, for example, or Spanish to Russian. You see where I'm going there with that, like, so I can reinforce using Spanish. Italian, I want to get to A2 and B1. I don't think by the end of December I will have A2 level there. I'm still working through some beginner stuff. I am pre-filming this, by the way, in early December. So I just know I won't hit the A2 mark till at least January. So also get to the B1. I want to find a regular practice partner, find a TV show or YouTube series in Italian. I do want to read 1 book, do 7 journals, finish the living language book that I started in 2023. And then I want to finish 2 sections on Duolingo. I actually feel like that is achievable. Like 2 big sections, like the tiers. I want to finish at least 2 of those. And now for Hebrew, I want to get to an A2 level, work on writing skills, do 5 journals. I want to do 2 tiers on Duolingo. I hate that they use the Israeli flag. I wish it was the Star of David, menorah, something. That they use as a symbol, but no. I want to finish the beginner textbook and start the intermediate textbook. And I want to dissect and examine Zionism via a podcast and learn about how awful Zionism is, obviously. I just truly want to see how disgusting it is and dissect it and analyze and educate myself and translate that information. So everybody's aware of Zionism and what Zionism does. Um, yeah, I'm an anti-Zionist. Y'all know that. That's going to just be part of working on the anti-Zionist Jewish project, which I want to move to dissecting stuff, and I'm going to focus on learning Hebrew actual words and stuff, and then dissect my dissection and examining will be through these podcasts. So there you have it. For Farsi and Persian, I want to get to an A2 level, find a kids show, find easy to understand literature, write 4 journals, and find a good online program like italki or something else. Because Farsi is going to be so hard to find resources for that I may have to just learn what I can until I get to academia. And if I don't need it for academia, then I'm going to drop Farsi altogether. So that's just a heads up. Um, as far as Turkish goes, I want to review old stuff, start learning again on Duolingo, do 2 journals, start working through elementary Turkish chapters 1 through 12, and find a practice partner. I feel like these things are really achievable for Turkish. I feel like these things will actually be achievable. Just because I don't think I'm gonna hit Turkish in academia this year, so maybe I can still work through Turkish. I do eventually plan on learning Turkish fluently. I just need to find the time to start dedicating to getting to A2, B1. I still expect to be at A1, maybe A2 in Turkish by the end of it, but I'm not setting that as a primary goal to hit the next level. As for Russian, I want to get to a decent level of either A1 or A2. It doesn't matter what. I'm still like a lowish A1, but I want to get to like a more decent level in A1 or jump up to the next level in A2 and be confident in that. I want to finish chapters 1 through 10 of my book. I feel like I'm about halfway through that, so that's why I'm sharing that. I want to clear the tier that I'm on Duolingo. I want to do three journals in Russian, and then I want to find a practice partner. So I just went over the main languages I'm going to work on next year, which is Arabic, Spanish, Italian, Hebrew, Farsi, Turkish, and Russian. So those are going to be my main languages next year that I will be working on. Other languages are if I get to it. This isn't if I get to it or I need something to avoid a burnout or crash out, whatever you want to call it, burnout, crash out, dumpster fire of emotions because I'm working too hard on something and I'm overwhelmed as shit. I can use these languages to flip flop in and out of so that I can still language learn and not give up type of thing. So in the other links category, I have dabble more in Norwegian and finish the first tier on Duolingo. Those are my Norwegian goals. For Lithuanian, get through chapter 11 in my Lithuanian book and find a Lithuanian practice partner. And for Korean, I want to finish the Korean Pod 101 series that I've been working on since, I don't know, like summer 2023. I still have not finished it. And I want to get to A2 in Korean. I feel like that's a good enough goal to put down here because I have the grammar structure and stuff. I just need to implement it more to get to the next level. And I feel like Korean is one of the closest languages I have right now that could go to an A2 overnight, other than Italian or Swahili. So I feel like that would be something that I want to do. The reason why like Swahili is not on this list, I considered putting it on this list, but it's not, is because it's similar to Arabic vocabulary wise, like too similar vocabulary wise, to the point where I don't want to mix Swahili and Arabic when Arabic's already kind of similar to Spanish and kind of similar to Italian and very similar to Hebrew and Farsi. So I feel like adding Swahili to that list would make it harder. Um Things may change and I may end up wanting to work on some Swahili for a little bit and maybe take a break of Arabic for a tiny bit, which is okay and normal. As a human being, you may have to take a break of your priority thing. Um, but yeah, those are my goals. Um, some of y'all are thinking, oh, you're mainly learning Middle Eastern languages this year. I want to study Middle East studies. So therefore, I want to access more literature. Therefore, I do need to learn Middle Eastern languages to a decent degree, and I have major level goals for 3 of them, and so that's why. And I just want to do Russian for fun, something different, and in a different script other than my own. In Italian, I'm just falling in love with the language. I've been working on it at the end of this year, 2024, and then for 2025, I want to continue working on it. And for Spanish, I just want to build up on what I know and get to the C1 level and prep for the DELE in 2026, 2027. So with that all being said, this is the end of the video. I want to let you know that you can share your goals in the comments. If you want to help me achieve my goals this year, especially practice partner wise, comment down below or email me or shoot me a message on social media. I'll leave those links down below. And I'm excited to take y'all along with me in 2025 because it is going to be one hell of a year. And I can't wait for y'all to come along the journey with me as 2025 begins. So happy new year, Shana Tova, Feliz Año Nuevo. I am so looking forward to 2025. Shukran, gracias, teşekkürler, toda, spasiba, grazie. Thank you so much for watching my channel and being along with me, and I will see you in the next video. Adios, maslama.